Good morning, everybody. We are starting up here with some morning Minecraft. Coffee and Minecraft. Hope you are having a beautiful morning. I just made my hot steaming cup of breakfast blend coffee. I'm very excited. I wish I'd be a little bit more excited right now if I had a... What am I looking for? If I had a bed, that'd be cool. But I don't have a bed. I lost it. I've lost my bed. So I guess if I only knew where... It's ridiculous. If I only knew where there's some wool. Oh yeah, my giant wool farm. It's right here. So let's just get some. Let's just get a bed and then we'll be able to move on. I know exactly where I lost it to. I was up building one of these pine trees this morning, I think. And I slept up on top of like a little scaffolding thing. Broke it. Didn't catch it. And that's where my bed demise. What color should we make? How about lime green? Sounds lovely. I'm gonna grab some emeralds while we're here. I'm not here for emeralds, but every once in a while a wandering trader spawns, and when it does spawn, I have to get any coral and any blue ice that is available because we have a very, very nice emerald farm here. I don't actually, I don't use it as much as I probably should. Should we just use this? I have these tropical fish. I have so many tropical fish. I don't know why I don't use them more. Let's use it to just repair real quickly. What I'd like to do eventually here is I would like to expand this farm. Good morning, Wolf Mother. So, I was inspired. I've been watching, every time, I've really been into Lynxie's world. I know I've talked about him quite a bit, but he has a long-term, like 51,000 day hardcore world, which is crazy. It's just crazy. 51,000 day hardcore, and he builds huge builds. He does it all in vanilla without Lightmatica, which I freaking love. I love it. Anyway, but his newest project has really inspired me. He has 100 villagers, and he's getting 100 of each type of villager just for like ultimate trading farms. And as someone who doesn't ever want to leave my little home base area here, I want to do that. I want to do exactly that because I love it. I love the idea, and I want to not have to travel super far to get things like glass, things like, what else do villagers do? Redstone. I'm sure there's other things I'm not coming up with right now. Yeah, what I'm talking about. I just want to get all the stuff the villager. Glowstone, that'd be a huge thing that I would, like, hypothetically never ever have to go get again. That'd be really nice. And that kind of stuff. So, basically, I want to start doing, oh, look how much, honestly, it's crazy. Well, we actually have a backup here because I've been working this area a lot, so that means these fish. Okay, we have backup. We got to deal with this real quick. I've got to deal with the storage. I want to work on this anyway. Yeah, and I just fell in love like with that plan of having 100 of each villager, and I don't know. I don't want to steal it exactly, but I think I might steal it exactly. I mean, it's just such a brilliant idea. I'm gonna give full credit. I think it's awesome. I think it's an amazing idea that I just totally want to steal and take and make my own. So that's gonna be one of our plans here. Dude, I need another shulker box here, just for. I gotta get organized. This is getting bad. It's getting bad. Anyway, so what I want to do, I want this to be my farming villager area. Now I don't know exactly how I'm going to add more farmers without messing up my iron farm, because I also want this to be my iron farm too. That's really important. So I'm not sure if I could put farmers, like a second level of farmers up here, or what I would do, because right now I have what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, like say 11 or 12 times 3, so I have like 36, but I want more than that because I want to be able to come here and, well, I said farmers. I might end up doing fishermen. Maybe this would be just purely fishermen villagers. Because as you see, I'm getting so much. If you spend any time at all here, you're getting so much bone and an insane amount of tropical fish. Just for emeralds. You can just go through and it's just constant. This farm is so awesome. In addition to iron too. But I don't want to make this an iron farm because eventually I want to build like I know exactly where the iron farm is going to be. It's going to be in Toblin actually. So we'll do that down the road. But I just think like this is such a perfect place for like just a huge fisherman area, and also not just fishermen, but you know, emeralds too. I'd kind of like to repair this too. I don't know if I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I need more. I've been debating about asking about something might fall under your maid. Yeah, ask about anything. Come on, you know me. Come on, ask about anything. And if you don't want to put it in chat on a live stream, Discord me, or I'll just address it now. Heck, I don't care. Okay, I don't need to take quite all these emeralds. That's a little intense. 2 stacks of emeralds is enough. Let's move along. We are going to have to go make more rockets fairly soon. I can't wait. I can't wait to work on the Boneville bunker. I actually thought about doing that. Like like today. But we're so close to trees. We're so close to finishing the trees. I just want to finish it. I think I'm on the 4th. I think I'm on the 4th custom spruce tree, and I want 5. So we're getting there. What current research? Wait, hold on. What has current research said about what can cause various forms of stuttering? Actually, I know this. Actually, yeah, it's really interesting. It's completely so. There are. Let's start with there are a bunch of theories. There are a bunch of old theories of what can cause it. Like some people used to think like just talking about it could cause it. Not been shown to be true at all. Some thought it might be childhood trauma, like a terrible scare or something like that. Again, not shown to be true at all. What has been shown to be true is that there are very specific genes, 5 in particular. They think there might be as many as 10, but there's 5 that are discovered so far. They're intracellular genes, which means they just carry stuff in between aspects of a cell. And those 5 genes that they have absolutely for sure conclusively found are different. They act different in people who stutter. Very specifically, it's really interesting, and that this is like within the last 5 years. It's very current. So because up until very recently, there were so many different theories, and some pretty barbaric theories, to be completely honest. But now we have completely figured out that stuttering is caused by genes that are there from birth, that don't act the same as genes in people who don't stutter. Now, also, addition to that, they are the same in people who recover from a stutter or people who have lifelong stuttering. Those genes still act a certain way. Now, I will say about recovering from stuttering, 6-year-old is kind of the threshold for looking at a good chance of full recovery. Once you're past 6, the research looks like there's not a lot of chance for like complete total, I hate to use the word curing, but complete total elimination of a stutter. However, the good news is therapy has come mind-blowingly far in recent years. Like, it's a good time to be alive if you know anyone with a stutter, because even though after 6 years old the prospects of completely eliminating the stutter aren't great, there are techniques that are unbelievably positive in either communicating with a less obvious and less apparent stutter, or new techniques such as like easy onset, which is that's my favorite. So that's my favorite technique of helping stuttering, which is like basically instead of say like she went to the store, you would say she went to the store. Just that little thing right there, that easy onset has been shown to do wonders as far as helping people sort of eliminate that particular stutter on that word before it was about to happen. Because people who stutter generally know what word, they can kind of see it coming. They know what word is going to catch them. There are other techniques like reading together that are been shown to be really positive, like reading out loud like you do at church or whatever, you know. They call it choral reading, and some other things. But the research is very strong right now in what causes it, and encouragingly, the research is very, very good on how to sort of work with it and get to the other side of it. Long-winded answer, but yeah, it's completely neurological in nature. There is no environmental. There's no research that indicates any environmental causes for it at all. Why am I having trouble even figuring out which one I was even working on? This one looks kind of crappy. I don't know if I was working on this one at all. I like the lean, but I don't know about this. I like the lean a lot, actually. Am I done with this one? Or was I working on this one? This is crazy. I was sure I wasn't done with this, but it looks pretty done. I'm totally okay with this. Let's check it from all angles. Hey, Happy Gas, where are you at? All right, let's check this one from all angles. Good morning, Andy. I like this little weird branch coming off the side here. Actually, I think it works. It's different and it's weird and stuff, but I like it. Let's fill in a couple of these branches here. Yeah. This one, I think I missed a couple spots here. Work on. These Happy Gas, man, they don't like to stand still. Okay. All right. I think we're done with our fourth medium spruce tree. I can always come back and edit it later, but. Yeah. Okay, they're all so different, and I love that. I mean, like, if you saw a forest, you would not think that these are all cut and paste trees. It's cool. Oh, no, that's only 3 done. No, that's only 3 done. Boo. Only 3 done. Okay. Maybe one more. Let's go up here. I see I'm growing some spruce trees down there. We'll let that roll. The, you know, getting back to the outlooks for people who stutter, who are over the age of 6, the amount of how energetic I've noticed it sometimes translates into my texting. Yeah, that's a big misnomer. That's kind of old thinking about your mouth running faster than your brain. One of the worst things you can do for people who stutter is tell them to stop and slow down, because that is not the issue. The issue is not that, like, they need to stop and think about it. That's ridiculous. It's absurd, and it's kind of insulting, honestly. Like, I mean, look, I would recommend, if you want to get, if you can, I have no idea what, of course, your insurance and all that kind of stuff has to say, but if you can hop into an adult, like, speech therapist, you could learn some techniques quickly and rapidly that I think would really impress you. Like, it's come so far recently. It's really, like, man, like, I can't say enough. It's my favorite class in graduate school that I've taken. It's my favorite by far. In fact, I was out mowing the leaves yesterday, chopping them up, and I was actually thinking, for the first time since I started this whole thing, about if I can't find, like, a kid, like a child autistic population job, about looking for an adult stuttering job, and trying to specialize in that, because it's so encouraging how far it's come, and, like, to watch videos of people before and after adult speech therapy. It's stunning. it's stunning what a good SLP can do. It's like, it's just crazy. In fact, I have a big thing due today on basically counseling adults who walk in, and being encouraging and accepting, but also but real, and about explaining, well, look, like it's probably not something that will go away, but we have a lot of techniques now. If it were 10 years ago, it would be a much different scene, but we have a lot of techniques now that can really, really, really help. And it's really positive. It's really affirming. It's just it's a wonderful time for particularly fluency research. It's crazy how great it is. Okay, 4, I have to count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30. Did that go up 30? Oh, this might be over the leaf. I don't know. I lost count at the very end. All right. I am going to need more. I'm going to need more of a couple things. I'm going to need more fences for branches. Let's see. I'm gonna pause this. I want to read it here. Okay, I've kind of started. I started always have just incorporated how I speak. I've made it part of me. Don't know if that helps you. I mean, that sounds like a really positive outlook on it, Andy. I'm glad that you've sort of come to terms and be okay with it, but not everybody is. That's very challenging, especially kids with a severe stutter. It's a big struggle. I honestly thought it was in my case. I didn't really start talking until being around other kids when I entered preschool, because at the time I lived in a tiny town with nearly no other kids. Very likely unrelated, Wolven Mother, as far as being a late talker and stuttering. Though I can't say that. I can't say that with certainty. I don't stutter as much these days as I'm large quantities of pain meds, so my brain is a little slower these days, would actually help my mouth. Well, medications change everything, for sure. I don't know. I can't. I mean, you know my feelings on it, guys. I mean, I'm doing this entire degree because I'm so encouraged and enthused by the possibilities of helping people. And though my focus is very likely going to be on children, the advancements made in the adult space is relevatory. It's really, really amazing. It's so great, and I'm so encouraged by just how fast and how much research has happened very, very recently. It's just been really cool. So if it's ever something that bothers you, man, can't say enough good things about it. Really, it's awesome. Or even if it doesn't bother you, if that therapy is available, if you qualify for it, why not? It's so great. Do you get letters after your name when you pass? Not a doctor. It would be MMA CCC-SLP. So yes, letters after my name, yeah. But not a doctor, unless I continue on. But honestly, come on, man. I'm gonna be 50. I'm not starting a doctorate at 50, probably. But I'm very into some of these things. I'm so I read about it for fun. That's where I'm at. I'm taking the full all aboard the nerd train. I'm reading about I was reading about for fun. I was reading about techniques to teach children using business aids to teach children narrative. I was just reading about it that's the nerdiest human being that's ever been. Every letter in the alphabet, yeah. I'm into it though. I'm into it, guys. It's a great time to be into that space, you know. Till AI comes and takes all of our jobs, then you know, maybe not. I keep getting messed up. No, I want to make fences. Come on. All right, we got 2 more trees to go. I'm not going to finish them both today. Tomorrow, I'll give you guys a choice. Since you two and Trail are here every single morning, which means a lot to me. What would you guys prefer that we work on? Do you care at all? I suspect I know the answer to that, but if you care, would you rather we work on, because would you rather we work on finishing these trees, or would you rather we, dude, I need some more space. We start on working on the Boneville bunker. Any feelings either way? I'm kind of inspired. More Ice Road? Yeah, said nobody. I didn't even show you most of the Ice Road. That's not fair, Andy. I didn't even show you most of the Ice Road. I built most of that off camera. Or the cliff. Okay, what are you feeling? What are you feeling for tomorrow? Because I want to break away from these trees. I need a reset. I might even finish them off camera, or I might finish them off camera. I might finish them today, later on. So, because I have 2 more trees to go. Are you feeling the cliffs or Boneville bunker? Where are you at? Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. All right. Oh man, these guys are... I'm glad they're in the game, but man, they are tricky to control. Boneville bunker sounds good. First answer wins. Oh, bunkers too. Okay. All right, we're gonna rehab Boneville bunker from the top. It's actually important for the story, because a portion of the story takes place in Boneville bunker from the 20,000 Day novel. I hate to call it a novel. It's only 2,000 words, it's only 2 hours long. I don't know how many thousands of words it is. But I got novella, I guess. Short story, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so the main locations of the novella are of course Steelport. Titan Station is the biggest, probably. Makes sense. New Hope, Gabor, and Boneville bunker are like the biggest. Luminar, actually. So I want to get those. I want to get those places good, so that whenever I start, because basically the way I've decided that I'm gonna be reading the audiobook. Just myself. I'm not going to use voice acting, I've decided, because I want to kind of, but I don't have time. I don't have time to edit all that in. And so rather than use voice acting, I'm just going to read it kind of like audiobook style, like narrator style. And then what I'll do is I'll probably just ride around in a happy gas and show the locations of where stuff is happening, which I think will be effective. Then you can kind of sort of like listen to the story and imagine it. Get AI to read it for you? Yeah. That would actually be kind of ironic given the nature of the story. I have thought about using AI for actually some voices, because I pay for Speechify. If you guys don't know what Speechify is, it's a wonderful app. It's way overpriced, honestly. It's like $130 a year. I got it for a student rate of half off for a year. But it's a really good read it to you like app. It'll read any web page or any document, because I have so many readings in grad school, and I drive so much because of my custody situation with my kids. Basically, I can just load up like 5 articles, jump in the car, and have a really human sounding voice read me the articles, because otherwise I would just not get to them, quite honestly. So yeah, Speechify is awesome. So I have thought about using Speechify to do some of the voices. What's up, Zen Time? How's it going? I won't give up. Thanks for the encouraging words. I'll just keep on trucking along, okay? Anyway, I've thought about using that for some of the voices, but I don't know. I'm not super into AI, though I use it quite a bit for like summarizing articles for school right now. But I know that's not forever. It's just to get through enormous quantities of stuff. I was watching a Prowl video a while ago where he was claiming that huge layoffs by Microsoft has led to the widespread use of AI for coding, and that has led to some of the really huge issues that are currently happening. I don't know if I decided this one while I was putting up the leaves. I want to have a bigger root just so it's a lot different than the other trees. The other trees kind of go down to the ground. I hope I don't regret it, but we're gonna try this anyway. The happy gas is too fat to get in between these branches. Come on, fat boy, let's go. I know, I hear you. Most of the layoffs were in the gaming division. Well, that's basically what Prowl was saying. In the gaming division had huge layoffs, and so they're having to rely on coding. Now, I don't know if in the gaming division doesn't necessarily mean it was in Mojang's division, you know, but I mean, that's purely speculation, and admittedly speculation, but that could explain some of the just awful bugs in the Bedrock department. That would actually explain a lot if all of a sudden, you know, they're utilizing AI to code a bunch of stuff, and thus we're getting the absolute garbage updates. Dude, how about so they released 2 maps recently, like 2, and it's not like the Mojang team built these maps either, right? Like these maps were like built by third party. They just released it on their YouTube channel, right? They are getting crushed, and I feel kind of bad for like Adidas, who sponsored one of them. You know, they're like, oh yeah, hey, cool, like a good cross sponsorship. We'll do a map and stuff, and the comments are just brutal about, and they're uninformed comments. They're like, oh, Mojang's spending all their time coding these paid DLC, paid add-ons, and of course they're not. It's a third party. They have nothing to do with it. But it looks bad. It looks really bad. And like poor Adidas is thinking like, oh, we're gonna have this awesome, you know, they're paying a bunch of money to have this awesome branded content map, interactive map, and blah blah blah, and then every comment is like, Mojang sucks, Minecraft sucks, fix our game, blah blah. You know, the comments like, what we do? What we do? The CEO of of Microsoft. Listen, I think eventually AI probably will get there, but it's not there right now. Oh man, these happy gas are so challenging to navigate. I don't know what a better answer would be, but I just kind of feel like going back to pillaring, honestly. Just not great. I don't know, man. It's not I can't place anything where I want to place it. Maybe it's just a learning curve situation, but it's not good. Microsoft, yeah. I don't know what kids are gonna do coming out of school, you know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, lots of people going into computers, and I don't know where those jobs are gonna be. I think we're heading towards like a job apocalypse, to be completely honest and dark and everything's terrible sort of mindset here. But yeah, it's not good. Okay. Anyone else want to fight? Anyone? I just came down here to sleep. The issue is that AI, no matter how good, can't do all the stupid tricks that optimizes that humans can. For now, Trail, I will say, probably. You know, I mean, maybe for now, but I mean, it will get good. I don't think it'll ever be as good as like a really good. Well, I think you never actually. Can't say it'll never be as good. For now, probably, but you know, AI has been around not for all that long. At some point, it's going to get better. It's just not. At that point, it's just not yet. You know. Yeah, I like these. I like one of these trees being like pretty high up. I guess probably the large oak trees will be a little higher up too, but yeah, I like that's gonna be cool. In fact, actually, you know, well, should we should this trunk be a little bigger? I don't think it should for the medium trees, right? I think for the for the large trees, maybe we'll do a 2x2. Once AI takes over, everything should become free because production and transportation is now free. Well, I think well, yes, what we call AI isn't really AI. Yeah, I get all that for sure. I understand that. Like we're talking. What do they call super AI or super intelligence or whatever? Like that when that moment comes, then we're gonna crap our pants because things are gonna get real. But what we refer to as AI obviously is just a language program now. I think I agree with that. I keep breaking the wrong block. I just want not like big, you know, 2x2 or 3x2 blocks here. I want some to like stick out kind of, especially in the bottom where you're gonna see it more. That's not bad. That's not good. Let's do something like that. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, do you get AI to do all the skilled jobs? Yeah, I saw a great meme that says like, hey, I wanted AI to do my laundry so I can paint, not paint so I can do my laundry. I mean, furnace repair, right? Like that, like sort of, you know, car mechanics, right? Like those jobs will generally always be safe. But maybe not always, but for a long time will be safe. But like computer jobs, man, I don't know what the future is going to be. I don't have a great outlook for it, to be honest. And I'm not even talking about when we get the actual AI. I'm talking about like with these LLMs, right? Like, I don't know, man. They're going to take a lot of jobs, whether they should or not. I mean, that's not even worth debating because it's going to happen. I don't know what people are going to do. I think once we get, you know, there's going to be the first really, really, really huge job crisis is probably going to be the self-driving, the trucking industry is going to crash. And I think that's going to happen in like, once it starts, that's going to happen in a year. The trucking industry is going to go in America. Andy, I don't know if you're aware of how many people are employed driving trucks in America. It's crazy. And I think those jobs are going to disappear. Like once it starts, and I don't know when that's going to be. I kind of thought it would have been already, but once it starts, I don't know. It's going to be so fast that people are going to be out of work. Like all those jobs are going to be replaced by by self-driving trucks in like a year, you know. So then we're gonna have an enormous amount of people out of work, who are quite honestly, a lot of them unskilled labor. And I don't know what you do with that. I don't know what you do with that population of people who are not skilled necessarily at anything else other than driving a truck, and all of a sudden there are no more truck driving jobs. It's really scary. So I think that's gonna be our first. I think that'll be our first true AI crisis. Will be the self-driving car. So I think that's on the horizon. I think we all think it is probably. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that that's like on the way, right? So I don't know. It's gonna be really scary. Economically, there's gonna be a huge fallout. Hopefully, you know, I can't even say this with a straight face. Hopefully, our politicians are, you know, coming up with retraining ideas for these poor folks who are going to be hit like a truck by this change. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in that either. So it's awful. But it's coming, whether we want it to come or not. It's coming, you know. The robot walks like I did see that. I saw a video of the sort of like the home assistant and manufacturing sort of robot, right? I did see that. Do I have any more birch? These are all spruce. No, I don't. This branch is oddly. Ugh. Maybe we get AI to make a happy gas that isn't so painful to maneuver. Okay, I think that this branch comes out. I like some like leany branches and stuff, but I think this one's just too much. I just think it's coming out too far. Yeah, exactly. I know. I mean, you know my feelings. I have no faith in our politicians at all. At all. But especially currently. The world sucks. Humanity is blowing itself up. More busy fighting over petty crap. I couldn't possibly agree more. We could look at it as awful or look at it as a pivotal moment in human history where the whole economic system... Well, it will be a pivotal moment in human history. That's whether we look at it that way or not. It will be that. I just don't know if it's going to be something that we're going to survive as an intact society or not. Because I just think the change is going to be so much more severe than what we're ready for. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're ready. It's coming. It's coming, you know? Okay, this branch is out a little far. Let's peel the puppy back by like a block or two. By the way, I watched Scar's new video. I might try to watch Scar this season in Hermitcraft. I just found this video to be just hilarious. It actually made me actually laugh. Like when he just a spoiler alert for Scar, but he just kept dying an insane amount of times to get his gear back. And like, not only is he a great builder, but it's a really entertaining video. I may actually try for the first time in years to actually watch Hermitcraft. And I think maybe I've picked Scar to be the one that I watch. His builds are so good. His first video is funny. I love he died like 1 trillion times and left it all in. I love it. Really great. Yeah, and like, you know, he's like funny, good video maker, but just such a good builder, man. Like, he's so good. Okay, there's one I don't like. That's very flat up there. Let's get rid of that. And I think this tree might be done. Well, to be fair, once AI takes all these jobs, people can't pay rent. Once people can't pay rent, landlords stop existing. Once landlords stop existing, housing becomes somewhat affordable again. Well, it's kind of, Andy, but it's a different time, you know? Like, we're not... This isn't like the olden days where there were a bunch of just landlords that own a couple buildings. You know, this is new territory where all that stuff is corporate and companies, and corporate entities can outlast a whole lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to watch. I'm gonna try to watch Scar. This leaf is literally hanging on by nothing. That can't be. Okay, what do we think? I know it's of course nighttime. Okay, what do we think? We got 4. I have 9 custom spruce trees. I'm psyched about this. I think they're okay. They're all different. Look at this one's lean. It's nice. What do you think, guys? You like them? I think they're okay. Get out here, get out here, get out here, get out here. I'll keep the string. Alright. Let's go get some leaves, and we're just about done. This season, Fire Tick will be on because Pearl is playing as a firefighter this season. Fire Tick is... I mean, there are means to... With I mean, since the incorporation of lightning rods, you know... should be okay as long as you don't make a mistake, or as long as there's no arson. I would probably just build out of stone in that case, honestly. Wait, they're starting development of the moon next year. Yeah, you trust the people in charge of that? I think it's great. I'm super into space, and I think it's awesome, and I'm super psyched that we're finally going to be finally starting a legitimate moon base, so I think that's really cool. We'll see. With new administrations every 4 years, at least formerly back when we had elections, it's I'm skeptical that things like that last, because they often don't last anymore, because what happens is a new administration comes in and says, instead we're going to do, you know, we're going to do something different instead, and plans change. That's why I think the only way that that's probably going to happen is if it turns out to be a profitable thing for private industries to do, and I'm fairly confident that the moon base is a government-run situation, right? Could be wrong. Think we're ready to move on to birch tree soon? Yeah, I think you're probably right. I'm looking forward to being... I'm not going to do the large spruce trees in this phase, because I'm going to put these trees around the haunted house. Remember, that's the entire reason why we did these, is so I can have custom spruce trees at the haunted house. So we'll put these around. I also need to do... well, actually, you know what? We can't do the... I need to do the other... I need small and medium oak trees. Those have to be done. The only oak trees I have are the large. So I have to do small and medium oak trees soon. Not now, but soon. All right. My time is about up. So thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow we are breaking into the Boneville bunker, where we're going to start to absolutely, completely rehab it. It's going to be it's unrecognizable. I'm keeping the guts of where the iron farm is, and the villagers are, and the sheep farm, and everything else has got to go. Everything else is being overhauled completely. We're going to make it into a legitimate end of the world, cows coming, whether we like it or not, situation. So we're heading into the Boneville bunker tomorrow. I'm going to finish this last tree as a study break later on today. This last tree being over there. And in fact, I'll actually so I remember whenever I log on later, we're going to put it right about here. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Appreciate it. Oh, I'll talk to you later on. Good night, everybody. Or good morning, everybody. What's even happening right now? What am I saying?